All right, hey guys. I'm Levi, and I just want to kind of do a brief overview of the equipment that I carry with me when I go backpacking. At least the gear I plan on taking with me through 2015. I'm gonna start off with the pack. Right now, I'm using a Osprey Talon 44. It's a big improvement from my last pack. I've only used this on 2 hikes, but the first pack I had weighed almost 5 pounds. It was a 60-liter pack. It's really heavy canvas material, but this thing's been a revelation because it's a little less than half the pack weight of my previous pack. And the other feature I like about it is the breathability with the AirScape back panel. Really nice, let some airflow come through. Don't have to worry about back sweating. Also got the breathable hip pads, and as well as the shoulder pads, which I really like too. So it's super comfortable, really like it. And it's actually got a built-in aluminum frame up underneath this part that kind of outlines the flexible panel. So really comfortable, really like it. And I like the little stow on the go feature that's on most Osprey packs that you see nowadays. So I do really like that. Only complaint I have about this pack is the elasticity of the back paneling back here. It's kind of hard to fit stuff in this pocket. I usually put my rain gear right here on the outside, and that fits okay. But on the side, if your pack's loaded pretty heavy in the middle, it's hard to fit water bottles in on the side or any other equipment because it's so tight. And you can actually put these straps on the inside of this pocket to give more elasticity to it, but it still just does not stretch like it needs to. And I think they fixed that with some of the other Osprey packs, like the Exos and stuff like that. It's a little bit more elastic. So, but really like this pack. It's good for for me, so I like it. Just got this Thermarest Z-Lite pad. I wanted the Z-Lite sole, but had some gift cards that didn't have the one I wanted, so had this version. Just decided to go ahead and get this. I like that you can fold it in half and you can make this into like a camp seat to sit at camp. So, and I've already tried that out. It's pretty comfortable. So, and I like the accordion style. It's really flexible. Only weighs 14 ounces. Like that pad. Look forward to trying it out. Probably won't be as comfortable as my other pad, but because of the thinness of it. But for the weight, it's definitely worth it. The other pad I was carrying was like 2.5 pounds, and this thing's pound and a half off. So, really like it. Next, I have the Eno One-Link system. This one in particular is the double nest. I have the Eno Atlas straps. Have the Eno ProFly rain tarp. And, of course, the Eno double nest hammock to go along with it. And some Easton stakes. There's actually 4 stakes in here. They're really light, but built purpose for the hammock itself. And the One-Link system comes with the Guardian bug net. I'm not carrying it with me probably too much this year. It just seems a little bit unnecessary, especially given the weather conditions right now because it's still cool outside. But when the bugs come out, I'll definitely try it out. But for the weight, I'll just not carry it right now. And if you want to see a review on this product, I would definitely check out Black Owl Outdoors video on YouTube for this sleep system. They did a really good job with it, and actually sold me on pursuing this product and eventually getting it. So I would definitely check that out. Next, I have a Bear Grylls Native Series Mummy bag. It's 30 degrees. It does what I need it to. I haven't been in any weather that's really sub 30, except for maybe 1 or 2 occasions, but I wore clothing up underneath with my sleeping bag, and I was plenty warm. It did everything I needed. It's kind of big and bulky. It weighs a little over 2.5 pounds, and it's it's not too heavy, but I'll probably eventually upgrade and get something a little bit more compact, maybe a down sleeping bag, but for now, it does what I need it to, and it fits in my pack okay. Also have this Bear Grylls camp pillow. It's an inflatable pillow, but it's got foam on the inside, and it expands. It's really comfortable. It's well worth the money. It's only like 10 or 12 bucks. It's fairly compact. It could be smaller. I've seen like the Sea to Summit little pillow. It's like tiny, but this thing is really comfortable, and it's not super huge, but helps me sleep at night. So I really like this. After that, I'm going to talk about the GSI Soloist How You Like cook set. I really like this cook set. Kind of sucks to try to get this thing out. But once you get it out, claps it down. It's got a little strainer right here on the outside for straining water, like if you're cooking some noodles and stuff like that. It's a pretty neat little feature. Haven't used it much, but just something to mention. Got in here this MSR scraper for cleaning dishes with. Haven't used it yet, but it's a little bit more hygienic than your basic sponge that, you know, collects mildew. You got to replace often. So bought this, and only cost me $5. So we'll try it out. Got a UST Ultimate Survival Technology Sparky fire starter. I really don't like this thing for starting fires, but it is good for just light my stove. And also use it with one hand, which is kind of nice. I also got in here the Sea to Summit X Mug for making hot chocolate, which is a camping must for me. It's really good. It actually insulates fairly well with hot liquids. It's not super hot to the touch when you're drinking coffee and stuff like that with it too. It does suck to clean out though because these ridges in here. But it is dishwasher safe, so when you get back to the house, you can give it a good thorough cleaning in the dishwasher. And I got this Sea to Summit X Shot, which doesn't get used too much. We'll just pass around the flask if we're going to do something like that. But, you know, there's that. Also in here, the little JetBull mini canister fits in that cook set just like perfectly, just fits right in there. And MSR and Optimus both make a similar canister. They'll fit right in there. So, you know, I do like that part about the cook set. You can fit that right in there, especially for just like a one-nighter. There's probably enough in those to probably last you a couple nights, maybe 3, if you use it sparingly. And it's got a little bowl with a little neoprene cozy. It's got some measurements. That's the only thing I use it for is like backpacker meals. I kind of measure out what I need to use it for, and then also hot chocolate and stuff like that. But I guess you can put food in it, and I know you can take this lid and you can keep some, you can lock it in and, you know, keep some leftovers in there, save it for morning or something like that if you wanted to. But anyways, that's the GSI Soloist cook set. Get a bag of toiletries, toilet paper, all your basic fundamental toilet needs. Not going to go through it too much. Toothpaste and stuff like that. Medical kit, a little waterproof medical kit. It's enough for like 2 people and go in big group. So I like having this, and we've used our fair share of Band-Aids out of this. So got to carry one of these. Don't need to go into it too much more. Also down here I have my Bahco Laplander. I just got this for Christmas. Haven't used it except for cut a few branches out in the front yard, backyard, just to test it out. Works really well. It's made in Sweden, kind of like the Mora knife, and seems to be a really good quality product. There's several reviews online for this. Also looked at Black Owl Outdoors for this product review, and they have a good video, and several other backpackers recommend this saw, and I really like it. It's pretty lightweight too. It's not too bad. So really like this piece of equipment so far. I'm going to use it a lot more. I also have the Mora knife companion. This version is the stainless steel, not the carbon steel. I didn't want to have to mess with the rust and all that stuff, so I just went with the stainless steel. It's got a really good feel to it and good weight. It's not a full tang, but and down through the handle, but it's a really comfortable knife, and it's really sharp out the box. It's still very sharp, and I just really like this knife. I like the sheath, locks in there, hook on your pants pocket or belt loop, and just a really nice knife overall. Really like it. After that, wet ones. Carry wet ones with you. I'd probably put it in the toiletry bag. I got a Bear Grylls pack towel. It's just kind of like your Sea to Summit towels, you know, that wicking material. It's kind of like a ShamWow. I haven't used it too much, but if you're going to get wet or sweaty, you can use this thing. It probably needs to be washed, but that's that. Have this Storm Seeker rain jacket. It's kind of like a Frogg Toggs jacket, and I've used it quite a bit, and it works really well. For 25 bucks, you can't beat the price on it. It weighs it's a little heavy. It weighs like a little over a pound, but for beginner hiker, 25 bucks, it's well worth the investment, and I really recommend it. I like it. That got water filtration. I have this little case here. It's got 1 liter platypus. This is my clean one. Dirty 1 liter platypus, and then I have this 16-ounce bag that came with it. Haven't used it at all. Then I have the Sawyer mini water filter. 20 bucks, you can get it at Walmart. It's a really great product. It's a really good filter. It's supposed to last up to 100,000 gallons. And it's got this back flush system, so you can clean up, go opposite the flow, get any residue out, and it's supposed to make this thing last really long. And you can actually use this in line with like a Camel pack, but I don't know if I'd ever use it for that. But if you want to see a really good review on this product itself and its predecessor, the Sawyer Squeeze, I'd recommend looking at Syntax 77's review on YouTube. He does a really good review on this one. So I like it. 20 bucks, can't beat the price, and it's really nice. Oh, and speaking of which, it does come with this little straw. You make it like a life straw application, but I'll never use this thing probably, but I'll keep it in there. Have a glasses case. I just kind of keep my spare pair of glasses, and now I wear glasses, and sometimes I carry contacts with me as a backup, so that's what I keep in this. Don't want to break any glasses in my pack, so this protects it, and I really like it. Also got this Nalgene canteen, bought it on Amazon a couple hikes ago, and used it, filled up with 3 liters of water. Usually when we get to camp, fill this thing up. You don't have to go back and forth to the water source. It really comes in handy. My friends have got the Katadyn Hiker water filters, and they pump these things up pretty fast. You can use the Sawyer, just got to be a little bit more patient, but a really good piece of equipment to carry. It doesn't really weigh much, so I'd go get one of these. Got spare clothes, just basics, underwear, extra pair of socks. I don't really care. I usually just do one-nighters, so I don't really carry a ton of clothes, just socks and underwear, and maybe a change of shirt, and maybe some type of sleeping pants. So that's what's in there. I can pack it down a lot smaller. It's just a lot of air in it right now. And then this bag, this is the last bit, is I have this gear bag that's got just random pieces of necessary gear, in my opinion, but it is kind of heavy. Have a Goal Zero Switch 8 power bank. Comes with, you can buy the solar panels to go with it. I just got the Switch 8. It'll charge my phone at least once, and I probably need to get me something more substantial to help charge this GoPro I'm filming this video with, but it does what I need it to. Have this MSR canister stand, and it's pretty neat. It only costs like 15 bucks. It doesn't weigh much. You can fit the small canisters in it and or the big ones, and you don't have to look for a flat rock or a flat surface to set your canister. And with this small one, I really like it because you don't put this big pan over on top of it. You don't want to worry about it like falling off your stove. I mean, granted, the pocket rocket's going to hold it up. It's just it more secure, it's safer. I like it. It doesn't weigh much. Also have this knife sharpener. I probably won't carry it with me. My knife's already sharp and it has more survival application than it does backpacking, so I may not carry that with me anymore. Have an Energizer headlamp. Works really well. You can get it at Walmart between 15 and 25 bucks depending on how many lumens you want, but in comparison to some of the Black Diamond ones, which I can't say anything negative about them. They look awesome. But for beginner hiker, this is really all you need. And it's a lot better than carrying like a standard flashlight. You just put this on your head and hands free, move about. Headlamp's the way to go. Next I have this Black Diamond Orbit lantern. I just bought this with some gift cards I had from Christmas. It's really bright. It's got a dual feature. You can do a flashlight and the light up here, or you can do just a single flashlight, lantern, which the lantern is really bright, but if you want to put it in the tent and you don't want to dim it down, just bring it up. It's got the little latch hooks, and It's a really good piece of equipment. I like it. Looking forward to using it on my next trip. Next up, I got this spool tool. My brother-in-law got me this. It's a pretty cool little piece of equipment. Organizes the paracord or bank line, whatever you want to carry with you. It's got a little place for a Bic lighter. It actually specifically fits a Bic Mini, so I got an extra source of fire. And then I got paracord in it. It's I don't think it's 550, but it's just some basic paracord. If I want to use it for like a ridge line or something. But it's got these little notches on the side for like smaller line, so it comes in handy. And it's got this razor blade for cutting whatever cordage down. So real nice piece of equipment. Of course, I mentioned earlier MSR Pocket Rockets, what I'm carrying. I did carry the smaller copycat stove that Amazon sells. At first, when I first started backpacking, it works really, really well. And I probably do a review separate for it, but I had some money, wanted the upgrade, got the Pocket Rocket, really like it. And I have this Optimus titanium spoon. Love this thing. It's really super rigid, easy to clean, and for mountain house and backcountry meals, this is the best way to go. Love this piece of equipment, and no more worry about getting mess on your hands as you're digging into a bag. This thing's very sufficient for those types of meals, so recommend this thing for sure. And that's it, with the exception to this Light My Fire steel. Haven't got to use it. It's fresh out the box, and look forward to getting to use it when I go out there camp and start a fire with it. So that's my gear. It's kind of a mess now. It's all over the place over here, but this is stuff I carry with me. I'm by no means ultralight, and probably on the fence with lightweight, but if you have any suggestions or comments, just leave them down below, and I'll check them out, and look forward to reading some of the comments and feedback I get, and maybe there will be some gear suggestions for what I could carry instead. I'm always open to new gear, so looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.